that the bread basket? Is that funny to do a goal? So it's supposed to snow again today, Finn. It's crazy. It's freezing outside. We don't really have a morning routine at the moment. It's just kind of whatever happens with the kids doing things when I get a child. So this morning, snuggling in my bed. They don't normally do that for so long. So I just did my makeup, and now Freddie's playing outside, so we're just feeding the little ones. So yeah, leave for school a bit earlier because I am late all the time. Guys, quiet time. Okay, so I think everyone is ready and we're actually going to leave on time, 8:10. So it's a bit early really, it gives us 35 minutes to walk to school, but I really want Finn to try to do the walk because I've been pushing him on his buggy board and my back is in ruins. So let's give this a go. It's going to be freezing. A woodpecker and an owl, you're right. Wow. And a very squeaky wheel. So just back from the school run, and oh, it was stressful. Finn started to cry because he got cold, but he does this thing lately where he starts to cry about something, which is fine, but then he just gets louder, louder and louder, screams and just doesn't stop, and it goes on for like ages, and you can tell it just sometimes it just drives me nuts because it's like, why does he have to take it up to the billionth notch? I don't know if it's because it's an attention thing, because he was just cold and I was like, yeah, you're cold, you've got your gloves on, everything's absolutely fine. So it happens all the time. It is very stressful and he keeps it going for so long, and Evelina was just dozing in her buggy. She wakes up, she gets stressed, and I get really stressed when he's doing it. So that is what is happening. I don't know if you guys find coping with crying so hard, because then she starts crying because he's crying. The whole thing goes into meltdown, and I do too. So I don't know what to do. I just basically say to him, you've got to stop. I said to him, the police are going to come because you're screaming so loud. You actually sound like something horrendous is happening to you, and nothing is happening. That's what stresses me out. It's like nothing is happening, so there's no reason for you to scream like this. I just can't wait for him to grow out of this. I mean, he's 4. I wouldn't have thought he'd be doing this by now. We're just having a tidy around because we've got a friend coming over, popping in. She's not seen the house before. She's a friend from Richmond, popping in with her twins. So I'm going to try and have a quick tidy up now, as I haven't done as much of a good job as I normally do before I went to bed last night because I was so knackered. I think I finally was at like 9 PM. So let's go with that.
Well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today
you were stopping Evelina from crying, weren't you?
It's a good day today. It's a good day to live.
So you know when you tidy the house and then you have a play date, it's definitely worth it. So I'm just making a little veggie spaghetti pasta. I just nearly accidentally popped a bit of this pasta in my mouth that I was making the kids. And as you know, I am Cambridge weight plan meal planner. So I think it's because I'm a little bit hungry because I didn't eat my Cambridge bar while Vicky was here because we were just too busy chatting. So I'm gonna save it, I think, until I've dropped Finn at nursery, and then sit down with a sleeping baby, a Cambridge bar, cup of tea, and some crap telly. This is my life. Look at the snow now. Yeah, that's your dinner. Look at the snow now, Finn. It's settling. Oh my God. Have a look. Look outside. So I'm chilling up in my bedroom now. So this was my friend Vicky's tip, and it is so lush. So she was like, why hang out downstairs when the baby's sleeping and try and do admin? Stood up at the breakfast bar and not getting any relaxation. Just as soon as I sat in bed, I feel so much more chilled, even though I'm just going to do my admin. Show you my little view actually from my bed. Doesn't look that nice probably from where you are, but it's quite pretty up here, not really overlooked. So you guys know that I am part of Channel Mum. I've been part of Channel Mum for absolutely ages, and Channel Mum is basically an online community of women, and it started off as YouTube videos, but there is so much more now that goes on in terms of real support. So they have a closed Channel Mum forum, which is manned by like literally parent advisors who are really highly trained. Emma Kenny, who you probably see a lot on This Morning and things, she's a psychologist and a health visitor and people like that, and it's just a place to go that's totally closed. It's super easy to get access to. You just put in a username and they'll get you a password. I'm already logged on, so I come on here quite a lot. I'm gonna post my own question around this issue that I'm having with crying. I realise the only time when I get stressed, and if you follow me, you know I'm not that much of a stressed mum, I'm really chilled. Whinging it's a big one that gets me, but also crying. And I'm just going to spend some time answering to some of the people, because it's quite a nice thing to do when you've just got a few minutes, and it's a way of making friends. So yeah, this is what I'm up to now. So I'm going to leave a link in my description box below. If you click on that, you will go straight to the support forum. I'm also going to set up a support question about the speech therapy that I'm doing with Finn, because a lot of you have asked, and we talk about that quite a lot on Facebook. So I'll set one up there. So I'll also use that link below. Will take you straight to that question, I think. And just use the forum. It's a great little place. Right, so little miss is up. I've actually just brushed my hair. I just don't hardly brush my hair. I don't know what's wrong with me. You guys must think, I don't know, are any of you as scruffy as me? Honestly, I feel like I'm such a scruff bag. So just brushed my hair. Evelina is up and at them. She has a bit of a bad tummy. She wants something in the kitchen. I don't know what it is. Come on then, you show me. Come and show me. Come and show me. It's not water. I gave you water. Look at her cheeks. That teething is getting me down. Something in that tea cupboard. You can't want a cup of tea. Hey! That's not funny. That's not funny. Oh, this is like Cambridge plan torture. Oh my goodness, your little personality. Right, it is snowing again, on the road again, in the snow again. Really blowing a blizzard. Early night last night. I think I was just exhausted by the end of the day, and when you've had one of those days where things have like got to you that sometimes don't normally get to you, just end up feeling shattered, don't you? So just sat looking at the snow outside next day, and I'm gonna log on to the Channel Mum forum and see who has responded and what tips I have for the tears. Yes, I've had some really nice advice, some good advice. A lot of the girls are saying that when he goes into a tantrum or a big screaming fit, to walk away and do something quite noisy and loud with the others. And I've never really done that, because I always feel a bit like that's mean to kind of walk away. But then I think staying is obviously fueling him feeling like he's getting the attention for the behaviour. So I think I will try that next time. Go off and just show them having fun with the others, and then hopefully he will just come round to it. And they're saying like if I am really worried about the neighbours, maybe just mention it to them so they understand it's a phase, so that I'm not kind of like got that on my mind, because for some reason that popped into my head that I worry that it's such a loud scream that people will think something awful is happening in our house. And I don't know why that upsets me, but you do worry, don't you? You don't want to be known as like, oh, that one with the screaming child or anything like that. So do make sure you head over to the Channelman forum, use the link in my description box, you'll get to my sort of area, you can chat to me on there, and just let me know in the comments below as well if you have any other tips for me about crying, and if you, or just if you experience that. So it's just nice not to feel like you're the only one sometimes. And yeah, is it a phase? I'm fingers crossed it is. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.